Jesus. Oh, what is that? Is this some kind of face reveal? Shitty lighting? Worse resolution? Must be Grimm way of doing things. So, yeah, I'm doing this now. I had a mask I was gonna wear for this video, but I lost it, and I decided that I just didn't want to do it any other way than this. So, take off the mask, show you the mug. Nice to meet you. So, what are we doing here? Why am I doing this? What am I here to yap about? Well, I'm glad you asked, no one. I'm here to talk about a few things I like and a few things I don't about every FNaF game from 1 through 6. I'm not touching Ultimate Custom Night. I don't have any experience with that game. So, buckle up, you fuckle-ups. This is gonna get wild, because this video is completely unscripted. It's just yapping. Just like my shorts are. Just think of this as a long-form, Grimm YouTube short. That's a horrible idea. Let's keep doing it. Also, I decided what better shirt to wear for the FNaF video than Bendy. 'Cause fuck you. I make the rules here. Also, my buddy Connor asked for a shout-out in my next video, so, he's getting one. This is your shout-out. This is how you're being immortalized. Deal with it, buddy. Oh, and I think I misspoke earlier. When I said I was going to talk about a couple things I like and dislike about each game, it's just one like, one dislike for each game. I'm not doing all that right now. I don't have the brain power for it. Alright, so, are there any extra rules we need to talk about before we start the actual yapping section? Not really. There's a few, mostly because, like, I can't talk about a game until I get to it. Like, I'm not going to talk about anything from FNaF 3 while I'm still talking about FNaF 1. But overall, it's just things I like and things I don't. There's going to be a like and dislike section for each game. And they're unscripted, like I said before, so there's not even any actual thought I have to put into the words that I'm saying. I'm lazy. Get over it. Okay, so what is something that I personally like about the first FNaF game? Well, the presentation. That's an easy pick. I'm going with the easy pick here. The game is really, really good at showing you just how helpless you really are. Because, just think about it. From the get-go, you realize you can't fucking move. You can look left and right, but you can't go forward, you can't go forward, you can't go backwards. You can't walk. You can't run away. You can't. It's not going to work. You can shut some doors, turn on some lights, and check the cameras. That is the extent of your actions. And what makes it worse is that any unnecessary actions you take are detrimental because it wastes more power. And the character design also really flows into the presentation as well. I don't have to be the one to tell you this. You've probably heard the story 1,000 times about the still image of Bonnie's jump scare during the development of the game made what the fuck, made Scott shit his bed for like a week and a half straight afterwards. It really fucked with him. So, yeah, the presentation is the easy pick for something to like about the first FNaF game. So now something I don't like about the first FNaF game. Foxy. I just don't like him in the first game. I don't know. It's a personal vendetta that doing it right, like being skilled enough to stop him before he gets to you, it doesn't. I'm okay with you losing some power from it, but the fact that it, like, you lose more power from it each time it happens, kinda doesn't feel right to me. But honestly, it's just a minor nitpick. The first game was great, and Foxy's mechanic is also really good in and of itself. Like I said, the character design and presentation of the game make it do this. Think about it, the way Foxy's jump scare is presented. You see him run down the hallway, and your heart stops as you go, wow, I have picoseconds to stop myself from being skewered alive. Horrifying thought. But then you stop it. You do stop it. And you're like, yeah, I got it. And then you look at your power meter go down by, like, what, 15%? And you're like, what the fuck? I would have rather you fucking kill me at that point. What the hell, man? So, yeah, I don't like Foxy's mechanic. If it was like an average amount of power that it just took away every time, I'd still be incentivized to not let him at my door. But like, it would offer a little more leeway, and I just feel like adding that little bit of leeway would not kill the game's presentation. So, what's something I like about the second game? Panic. The sheer amount of oh fuck energy that the game brings to the table. There's 11 of these fuckers, and they just get harder to deal with every night, and there's 11 of them. I know later nights bench the toy animatronics a little bit and bring the wizards in more to the focus, sort of like inverting, putting the ones that are harder to deal with at the front and the ones that are easier to deal with in the back as it gets more, further into the game. But I still love the fact that there's 11 of these fuckers, and the entire time I'm playing, my heart's a seizing, my lungs are wheezing, I'm seeing sounds, I'm hearing colors, and that rabbit is staring at me with murderous intent. I love it. It's a great way to incentivize fear, because just the sheer overwhelming amount of things you have to deal with. Okay, now, something I don't like about FNaF 2. It's the fucking sound that plays the second someone reaches a vent. And how it just, later nights, it just doesn't stop. And again, I have ADHD, I just find it really distracting and really grating, and it just gets under my skin. It's like, god damn, kill me now, please, just make the sound stop. But I really do, but at the same time, it kind of plays into what I like about the game. It's just one aspect of it that makes me want to pull up to Scott with a pencil and paper and ask for a written apology to me personally, but overall, not horrible, just another thing to deal with. It's like its own fucking animatronic in my brain. It's like, oh god, no, not the sounds. So, something I like about FNaF 3, the Phantoms. I love them. I love them to death. They all do something special. They're all there as a oh fuck type thing, which, as we said in FNaF 2, I really love, things that make you go, ah, fuck, ah! That type of shit. But with the Phantoms, they all do different shit, Phantom Puppet blocks your vision. Phantom Mangle's really fucking annoying. Phantom BB is really annoying in a different way. Phantom Chica, funny. I just I love the jump scare. It makes me giggle. And Phantom Foxy is weird. I don't know how to deal with him. I've never been able to grasp how you're supposed to prevent him from, jump scaring you. So I always just tank it and do a reset all whenever I play the game, and it's not really that big of a deal. And Phantom Freddy is my favorite one, because you see him, I love the idea that if the Night Guard had ADHD, he would have gotten jumped by Phantom Freddy every goddamn time, because the whole point of him is that you're supposed to just see him out of your peripheral vision and just be like, it's probably nothing, and keep doing what you're doing. It's really funny that if you decide to actively focus on him, that is what gets you jump scared. And as someone with ADHD, first time I fucking played the game, I fucking put down that camera every time he showed up because I kept forgetting. It was amazing. I love the Phantoms. Okay, something I don't like about FNaF 3 is the difficulty. I don't know if it's just me, but I really do feel like the game is just a bit easy. It's because, the systems going down aren't ever a problem. I always hit reset all anyway, because I've almost always got 2 things down anyway, and it never detriments me. And that's because Springtrap, it's really easy to bully him. It's really easy to keep Springtrap up in that top right camera. I think it's cam 10, if I remember correctly, and just shut the vent next to it and just bully him. Keep him there. I don't know. It feels like I'm punching the disabled kid, and I don't like that idea. Okay, something I like about FNaF 4, the sound design. I don't think that's debatable. The way the sound design is, holy shit. The sound design in that game is so good that it's the main goddamn mechanic. Are you kidding me? It's to the point where everything you do in that game relies on sounds. There's a few visual cues, like I'm pretty sure the lights flicker a little bit when there's too many frettles on your bed. And also the visual cue of the closet moving when Foxy gets in. But other than those, I'm pretty sure everything else is reliant on sound. And I think that's just horrifying, because it requires you to crank up the volume so you can hear the breathing. And if you fuck up, you're gonna get some tinnitus. It's great. So the sound design, easy pick. I don't think I have to elaborate further on this one. Okay, so something I don't like about FNaF 4. Nightmare Mangle. God, it was hitting out of the park left and right with all the sound design, all the audio cues, and just how much of a fun game it was to just listen to. And then you bring in an animatronic who just pollutes all the audio and makes everything in your life worse. I don't like it. The design of Nightmare Mangle's great. I love it. It's my second favorite Nightmare animatronic design. My favorite being Nightmare Own. But Nightmare Mangle's my second favorite. It's horrifying. That thing is terrifying to look at. But okay, so something I like about Sister Location is its attempt at storytelling. I personally think the idea of a mad scientist William Afton is a great idea. I don't know. I kind of like it. Dude goes insane after his kid dies, and so he does all this science jargon to see if he can't bring them back somehow. I don't know. This fits. To me, at least. Some people disagree. I don't know why. Some people just don't like that idea. It's okay. Opinions are opinions. That's what this whole video is about. It's just my personal opinions about likes and dislikes about the series. I like mad scientist William Afton. It's just that. I don't have to justify myself to you. Who do you think you are, my dad? Okay, so something I don't like about Sister Location is that the gameplay is boring on a second playthrough. I don't know, the game doesn't really have any replay value to me, because everything almost is scripted, like all the scares and shit. Like, I don't know. The second time I played through the game, the only jump scare I got hit by was the scripted Funtime Foxy one at the end of Night 3. Like, that was it. The game's a little easy, and it's also boring. The gameplay is just boring. The issue with throwing all these ideas at the wall is that, yeah, they'll stick, but then there's nothing to bring you back on a second playthrough. It's like, it's all different. Nothing overstays its welcome, but nothing also gets the chance to really grow into its full potential of gameplay. So, I think they used the salvage minigame twice, and both times it's just kinda boring. So, yeah, the gameplay being boring is what I'm picking for the dislike. Like, you could sit in that vent in the intro for hours, literal, real-world hours, and nothing bad will happen to you. It's just a set piece. There's no danger. And I feel like on a second playthrough, it just becomes something boring that you gotta do now. Okay, so something I like about FNaF 6, Pizzeria Simulator. I love the jar of pickles you can unlock. So on to the dislike. Okay, I'm obviously kidding. But the thing I picked to like about it is the fact that there can be consequences for being a cheap or greedy businessman. The idea that if you buy something marked down, there might be a dude in there, and he's gonna be in your vents later. He's gonna take your bones. That mess of wires, he's in your vents, and he wants your femur, and he will obtain it. Because you don't know he's there unless you start hearing the laughter. And it's amazing. I think that's my, like, fuck the rich people view on the world. But I just love the idea that being cheap and greedy has its own in-game consequences. I love it. Like, it's reflected through the gameplay, not just because, you know, you might have some lawsuits later, but you can actually die from it. It's amazing. Okay, so Something that I personally dislike about FNAF 6 is the jump scares. I know, hot take, the room's on fire. But seriously, I think the only really decently good jump scare in the game is Scrap Baby's, like, vaulting over the table during the salvaging minigame jump scare that she does. She just... It's the best one we've got. All the rest of them are horrible. Just absolutely atrocious. You can count the goddamn frames in the jump scares in The Office, and it just isn't like I don't like the way some of the characters look too. It doesn't work with the jump scares. Seriously, why does Scrap Trap have feet? How? What the hell? What kind of dark magic did bro perform to get some furry feet? Why did he do it? Scott, you got some questions you need to answer. Why did you give him feet? But the jump scares are really atrocious in this game, which I don't really hate that bad. Okay, so that is one thing I like and don't like about FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, Sister Location, and Pizzeria Simulator. Thank you for watching this far, and if you did, you get a pat on the back and a sniper trained on your location. Don't worry, it's a confetti gun. So, I have been Grimm, this has been a stupid idea, and thank you for watching.